Welcome to Everyday English Class. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Grace.
Hello, Grace, and hello to all our wonderful listeners. I'm Peter. It is so good to be here with you today. How are you doing today, Grace?
I am doing great, thank you. The sun is shining, I have my cup of tea, and I am very excited about our topic today. How about you, Peter? Did you have a good morning?
I had a very good morning, Grace, but I actually had a small problem earlier today.
Oh no, a problem. What happened?
Well, I was carrying a very big, heavy box of books into my apartment building. My hands were completely full. I walked up to the front door, and I realized I could not open the door. I needed help.
Ah, yes, that is a very common situation. You needed someone to open the door for you. Did you ask someone for help?
I did. A very nice lady was walking past, and I asked her to help me. She opened the door, and I said a very big thank you. It made me think that asking for help is a very important part of everyday life.
It really is, Peter. And that is exactly what we are talking about today. Today, we are going to learn what to do when things do not go according to plan. We are going to learn easy English for solving problems and asking for help.
This is a fantastic topic. I know that for many English learners, asking for help can feel very scary. When you have a problem, you might feel stressed or nervous, and when you are nervous, it is hard to remember your English words.
Exactly. Your brain freezes. But we want to tell all of our amazing listeners, do not worry. Mistakes are our friends. People are usually very kind and they want to help you. You just need a few simple, polite phrases in your pocket.
I love that. Simple phrases in your pocket. So, Grace, where do we start? What is the first kind of problem we should talk about?
Let's start with a very common communication problem. Imagine you are talking to someone in English, maybe a native speaker, and they are talking very, very fast.
Oh, yes, that happens all the time. The words sound like one big, long sound. You understand nothing. What should I do? Should I just smile and nod my head?
No, do not just smile and nod. It is always better to ask for help. The first magic phrase you can use is, "Excuse me, could you repeat that, please?"
Could you repeat that, please? That is a beautiful sentence. It is so polite. The word could makes it very soft and respectful.
Yes, you can say, "Can you repeat that?" But "could you repeat that?" is even better. And the word repeat just means to say it again.
Let's do a little role play, Grace. Imagine I am a worker at a train station, and I speak way too fast.
Okay, I am ready. I am a traveler and I need information.
Hello, madam. The next train to London leaves from platform 9 in exactly 3 minutes. You need to run.
Oh, excuse me, could you repeat that, please? Could you speak a little slower?
Of course. I am sorry. The train to London is at platform 9.
Thank you so much.
See? That was perfect. You asked me to repeat, and you also added another great phrase. Could you speak a little slower?
Yes. Could you speak a little slower is a phrase every English learner needs. It tells the other person that you are learning, and they will immediately slow down to help you.
Another wonderful phrase for this situation is, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." It is very honest.
Honesty is the best policy. If you say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand," the person will usually try to explain it using different, simpler words. So, those are our first tools for communication problems.
Excellent. Now, what about a different kind of problem? What about the problem I had this morning with my heavy box of books? I needed physical help.
Yes, sometimes you need someone to do a small action for you. We call this asking for a favor. A favor is a kind or helpful action.
Asking for a favor. So, how do I start? Do I just say, "Help me"?
Oh no, Help me sounds like a big emergency, like your house is on fire. If it is just a small problem, you want to be polite. You can start by saying, "Excuse me, could you do me a favor?"
Could you do me a favor? I like that. It prepares the person. It lets them know that you are going to ask for some help.
Exactly. And another very natural phrase is, "Could you give me a hand?"
Give me a hand? But I need both of my hands. Why do I want their hand?
That is a funny English idiom. To give someone a hand does not mean to actually give them your physical hand. It just means to help them.
Ah, I see. So if I'm carrying heavy bags from the supermarket, I can say, "Excuse me, could you give me a hand with these bags?"
Yes, let's do another role play. I am trying to reach a book on a very high shelf in the library, but I am too short. You are walking past.
Okay, I am walking past.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Yes, of course. How can I help you?
I can't reach that red book on the top shelf. Could you give me a hand and get it for me?
No problem at all. Here is your book.
Thank you so much. That is very kind of you.
You are very welcome.
That was a great conversation. Notice how polite it is. We always use "excuse me" to get attention, "could you" to ask the question, and "thank you so much" when the problem is solved.
It makes the other person feel very happy to help you. Grace, we have covered some fantastic phrases so far, but before we look at our next big problem, we have a very special request for all of our wonderful listeners joining us today.
Yes, we do. We hope you are enjoying this lesson and learning a lot of useful English. If you are having fun with us, right now is the perfect time to please click the subscribe button to Everyday English channel.
Absolutely. Subscribing means you will never miss a lesson with us. And please take one tiny second to click the like button, that big thumbs up. It helps our podcast grow so much, and it helps other English learners around the world find our videos.
And if you have a friend or a family member who is learning English, please share this episode with them. Learning together is always better. We appreciate your support so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, Grace, let's get back to solving problems. We talked about communication problems, and we talked about asking for a favor. What is next?
Let's talk about losing things. This is a very stressful problem.
Oh, yes, I know all about losing things. Remember last month when I lost my car keys and my house keys, and I looked everywhere for 1 hour?
I will never forget that, Peter. You finally found your keys inside the cold refrigerator next to the milk. That was so funny.
It is funny now, but I was very stressed. When you lose something, you feel a little bit of panic. How do we ask for help when we are looking for a lost item?
The most direct way to ask is to use the present perfect tense. You can say, "I have lost my," or simply, "I lost my." For example, "Excuse me, I lost my wallet."
I lost my wallet. That clearly explains the problem. And then what do I ask?
You can ask, "Have you seen it?" Or, "Could you help me look for it?" Let's imagine we are at a coffee shop. You were sitting at a table, and now you cannot find your phone.
Okay, I will talk to the worker at the coffee shop. Excuse me, I have a small problem. I lost my phone. I was sitting at that table over there. Have you seen a black phone?
Let me check behind the counter. Ah, yes. Someone found a black phone on the floor and brought it to me. Is this yours?
Oh, yes, that is my phone. Thank you, thank you. You are a lifesaver.
You are a lifesaver. That is a brilliant phrase, Peter. We use that when someone helps us with a very stressful problem. It means they saved our life. Not literally, of course, but it expresses a very big thank you.
Yes, I love that phrase. Now, what if I am the one who was lost? Not an object, but me. I am walking in a new city, my map is not working, and I do not know where my hotel is.
Being lost in a new city can be very scary. But again, people love to help tourists. First, you take a deep breath, Then you find a friendly-looking person. You say, "Excuse me, I am lost."
I am lost. It is very clear and honest.
Yes, and then you ask for the location you need. "Could you tell me how to get to the train station?" Or, "Can you point me toward the Grand Hotel?"
Could you tell me how to get to? I think that is the best, most polite question for directions.
Let's practice. You are a tourist in London, and I am walking my dog on the street.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. I am a little bit lost.
Oh, no problem. How can I help?
Could you tell me how to get to the British Museum? My map on my phone stopped working.
Of course. It is very close. Just go straight down this street and take the first right. You will see the big museum on your left. You cannot miss it.
Straight down this street and take the first right. Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver.
You are very welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Wow, asking for help is actually very pleasant when you use these polite phrases. I don't feel scared at all.
That is the magic of polite English, Peter. Now, let's talk about one final type of problem. Everyday tech problems or broken items.
Broken things. Like when you check into a nice hotel, but the television does not turn on, or the shower has no hot water.
Exactly. Or you buy a new shirt from a store, and when you get home, you see that it has a hole in it. You need to solve the problem, usually by talking to a worker or customer service.
How do we start that conversation? We don't want to sound angry, but we need them to fix it.
You start by calmly stating the problem. A great phrase is, "Excuse me, I think there is a problem with this." Or, "Excuse me, this is not working."
This is not working. Very simple.
Let's pretend you are staying at my hotel. You go up to your room, but your plastic key card does not open the door. You walk back down to the reception desk.
Okay, here I go. Hello? Excuse me. I am staying in room 402, but I think there is a problem with my key card. It is not working. The door will not open.
Oh, I am so sorry about that. Sometimes the plastic cards lose their connection. Let me make a new card for you right now.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Here is your new key card. It should work perfectly now. Have a good evening.
You see, by simply saying, I think there is a problem and it is not working, the situation remains friendly and calm. I got a new key and nobody had to argue or get upset.
Yes, using polite English takes all the stress out of the situation. And adding "I appreciate it" at the end is a wonderful, advanced way to say thank you. It shows you really value their help.
Wow, Grace, we have solved so many problems today. We fixed fast talkers, heavy bags, lost phones, getting lost in the city, and even broken hotel keys. I feel like an absolute superhero.
You are an English superhero, Peter, and all of our listeners are superheroes too. Let's do a very quick, big review of all the magical problem-solving phrases we learned today, just to make sure they stick in our brains.
Excellent idea. Let's recap. First, for communication problems when someone speaks too fast.
Excuse me, could you repeat that, please? Or could you speak a little slower?
Second, when you need someone to physically help you or do a small favor.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Or could you give me a hand?
Third, when you misplace an item or you cannot find your way in the city.
I lost my phone. Have you seen it? Or, I am lost. Could you tell me how to get to the train station?
And finally, when something is broken or malfunctioning.
I think there is a problem with this. Or, this is not working.
And always, always remember to use our magic words. Excuse me. At the beginning. And thank you so much. At the end.
Fantastic job today, Peter. You explained everything so beautifully. And a massive thank you to all of our amazing listeners for joining us today. We love helping you build your confidence so that you can navigate the real world in English.
We really do. Remember, Do not let a problem ruin your day. Problems are just opportunities to practice your English conversation skills. You can do it.
And before you log off today, we have some special homework for you. We want you to practice writing in English, and we love reading your stories.
Yes! Go down to the comments section below and tell us a short story. When was the last time you had to ask for help?
Did you get lost in a new city? Did you lose your keys in the refrigerator like Peter? Or did you need help carrying a heavy bag?
Try to write your story in a few simple English sentences. Tell us what happened and how you solved the problem. We cannot wait to read all of your wonderful answers and chat with you in the comments.
Thank you all so much for listening today. Keep practicing, be proud of yourselves, do not be afraid to ask for a helping hand, and have a beautiful day. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe and take care.